Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. It's for Wednesday, the 27th day of January. Here we go. We're going to now launch into a new topic, which is for those of you who are arranging a little party or a big party for Shabbos. Like those of you arranging an Oneg Shabbos, or a mini Shabbaton, or a gathering, or a large bar mitzvah, or whatever. All people in those situations have to consider how to prepare for Shabbos, before Shabbos, so that mess ups don't happen. Here are many of the classic examples. First of all, a lot of times, it happens in NCSY, mini Shabbatons, bar mitzvahs or whatever, somebody's delivering something to the Shabbaton or Kiddush that's very important, and the driver didn't leave himself enough time, and he gets stuck in traffic or a little fender bender, and all the kugels don't arrive or whatever. So first halacha in this topic is everybody delivering everything to a Shabbos event must be certain to leave with enough time such that no Chilul Shabbos, no breaking of Shabbos should happen in the delivery of the items by the driver just continuing to drive and not making it there till after sunset. Watch out for that by having everybody leave early to their tasks for setting up your Shabbos thing. Next one, if you're delivering meat and somebody delivering the meat is a non-Jew, there's a halacha called basar shenis alem min ha'ayin that basically means meat that was hidden away from the eye. In other words, a non-Jew was handling the meat and you don't know if he could have possibly swapped it with some other not kosher meat. You don't expect that, but the rabbis told us to be careful about that. So if there's anybody non-Jewish delivering or sending your meat to the party, Shabbaton, Chalent, or whatever, make sure that it's sealed, even if it's in a kosher symbol thing, so that you'll know that this is for sure kosher. It was delivered by the kosher shop and it has their seal on it. Try to head for that, to aim for that, especially if the workers are not Jewish. If everybody working on this event is Jewish, then still, if you're putting something away in the fridge and you're in the hotel or something, make certain that it's locked and no one else has access to the stuff in there except all you who are arranging for the kosher event on Shabbos. If your workers are Jewish, you have to make sure that those waiters or whoever is taking care of your event on Shabbos, that they are not driving to your event on Shabbos. You're not allowed to arrange for anyone Jewish to be driving to your event on Shabbos. Also, if you want to pay them for the work that they did on Shabbos for you, you're not allowed to pay your waiter or your anybody for stuff that he did specifically on Shabbos. If you're going to want to pay him, he's not going to work unless he's getting paid. So make sure that he's basically being paid for the prep that he did before Shabbos or the cleanup of after Shabbos, and that's the main reason he's getting paid. And then you can include, of course, that in that money is swallowed up his work for Shabbos, but the main thing is that he's getting paid for what he did before Shabbos or after. Same thing with the caterer. That's his business, and make sure that he's got to get paid. That's his living, but he'll be paid for all the prep that he did in cooking the foods, etc., before Shabbos. The mashgiach, who's watching the food during Shabbos, he'll be paid for having cleaned out the ovens before Shabbos. Or making sure that only the kosher cutlery got back in the truck after Shabbos. That's the reason that he's getting paid, and included in that, of course, is the work that he did on Shabbos. Packages. You should just know that a lot of the packages that will arrive for your Oneg Shabbos or anything like that, if you're going to be tearing them open on Shabbos, you could run into all kinds of problems in tearing open packages. Sometimes tearing itself is not allowed, depending on whether you destroy the packaging or not when you tear it. Sometimes the tearing is not allowed because letters are getting erased as you tear through the letters on the wrapping, which is not allowed. And sometimes you're creating maka b'patish, the final blow on that package became a usable package when you opened it in the set special way. So you're not allowed to do that either. Therefore, a good idea for all packaging for Shabbos events, which includes the tablecloths, the napkins, the forks, the potato chips, or it's a good idea, if possible, to try to get everything opened before Shabbos. If you have specifics, you say, I don't want to open up the potato chips before Shabbos, they're going to be all stale and everything. So think that out. Speak to your rabbi about any issues with any opening of packages, because to just plan to open everything on Shabbos could lead you into the problems that we just mentioned before. It's a good idea to try to open as much as possible before Shabbos of the stuff that you're going to be using. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.